What's up, guys? We are going to talk about the 3 steps to losing fat without added exercise. It's awesome. This is something you guys are probably not used to. And if you've been following me, you know that there are 4 approaches that I work in. One is there's EL-EM, which is eat less, exercise more. EM-EL, which is eat more, exercise less, the couch potato. EL-EL, which is eat less, exercise less. And then EM-EM, which is eat more, exercise more, okay? The 2 plans that we want to be living in most of the time is EL-EL and EM-EM, because those 2 produce the least amount of stress on the metabolism as possible, okay? And a metabolism that is stressed is a metabolism that doesn't burn fat, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing things to reduce stress as much as possible, including the amount of intake and output that you have, okay? So EL-EL means, okay, well, I'm going to eat less, but I'm also going to exercise less. And so there's going to be a small gap here. I guess exercise should be up here because it's an output, and then here's your input. So there is a little bit of a deficit, okay? And then eat more, exercise more is exercise more, eat more, okay? Small deficit, okay? But if I were to eat less and exercise more, the common dieting approach, okay, so I'm exercising more, but I'm eating less, well, then I have this big gap, and that gap is the amount of stress that you're putting on your body. A body that is stressed is a body that doesn't burn fat, okay? And it doesn't work long term. Like I said in my last video, that ultimately leads to overcompensation and binging on food, causing you to just regain the weight and a lot of times get fatter than when you originally started. So I want to talk about my favorite approach. It's just brilliant, and it doesn't require any exercise, so it's great for like when you're sick or when you're busy, can't get to the gym, or you just need a break from the life in general, or like maybe you got some digestion issues, or you just want to lose some body fat and you want to lose it quickly. This is the way to do it, okay? So this is how you do it. 3 steps. Calories, 10 times body weight, okay? So I'm 125 pounds, so I do 10 times 125. Calories should be around 1250. So understand that this is just the starting point. This is just the starting point, okay? The real plan happens down here, okay? So we have our calories, okay? Then 3, 2, 1 plan means that I'm going to have 3 meals a day. 2 meals are protein and veggie, and 1 meal is protein, veggie, and a starch. So it just means that 2 meals are starch-free, and then 1 meal is with the starch, okay? Few reasons for this. First off, 3 meals a day, the longer period of time in between meals really helps you get to understand your metabolism, how it operates, along with your psychology on how you do with going long periods without food, and also your personal preferences, okay? So what I mean by that is 3 meals a day. So with your metabolism, you're learning what keeps me full, what combinations of food keep me full or longer with minimal calories, okay? As far as psychology goes is, how do you respond when you go hours without food? Do you get irritated? Do you get agitated? Do you start obsessing over food? Do you feel like you are eating out of boredom, or, obsessing or craving sweet, salty food, stuff like that? So that's going to be the psychology piece. And then your preferences is what foods do you need in order to keep you satisfied? Do you need a little bit of dressing on your salad? Do you need a piece of cheese to go with your chicken? Do you need some oil or something to go on your veggies? Like those kind of things. What do you need in order for you to keep your hunger, energy, and cravings in control, so that we can achieve this caloric deficit without you spiraling out of control, all right? So that's the plan. Biggest thing here is that you're hitting a protein for each meal. It should be, again, following the 3-2-1. So for this last meal, it'd be 3-part veggie, 2-part protein, 1 part starch. Here, because it's only protein and veggie for your first 2 meals, that's going to be just half the plate is protein, half the plate is veggie. And you want to be hitting protein around your body weight. So I would try to hit protein around 125 grams, okay? So that is step 2, that's the plan, all right? Then, and just so you know, there's no extra exercise here. These are very low calories. There's nothing wrong with low calorie diets so long as you aren't exercising excessively on top of that. If you are, then that's when you're going to create that stress and your metabolism will not respond, all right? So, what I want you to do as far as exercise here is actually just walk. If you can walk about an hour a day, that, or really as much as you can, that would really, really help move the needle, okay? If you are wanting to make sure that you don't lose any muscle mass, then I would do 2 strength training sessions in the week. So 2 strength training sessions and 1 hour walk per day, okay? And then the third thing that you need to do is keep HEC in check. So if you've been listening to all the stuff that I've been teaching, that is the number one thing that you need to be doing. That is how you know if your plan is working for you, is if your HEC is in check, okay? So what you want to do is on a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself, rate what is my hunger like, what is my energy, and what are my cravings like, okay? So it's okay that you're hungry, but there's a difference between being hungry and being famished and ravenous for food. There's a difference between being hungry and being okay with having chicken and a sweet potato versus feeling like I need pizza right now and I need a lot of it, okay? Energy, okay, we want to have energy is above 5, you know. We want to have good energy. If it's up and down, that means it's out of check. And then cravings, we're looking for cravings to be at or below a 5 as well. So that constant kind of obsession to have that sweet, salty thing, if you're eating in the right way and where your HEC is in check, you shouldn't have those cravings, okay? And then if your HEC is out of check, then you're just going to adjust, right? So we're going to be basically adding calories for the most part, but in a very specific order, starting with protein and veggie, because protein and veggies are going to be the most satiating. They will keep you fuller longer. So typically, just adding some protein and veggies to this calorie amount will keep your HEC in check, will allow you to stay sane and in control, and be able to sustain the caloric deficit, okay? But if that doesn't work, then some people need to add a fat, other people need to keep going down the line and add a starch, or add a fat and a starch, and then add a whole snack on top of this, this total calories, okay? But the key is you've got to keep the HEC in check in order for you to to avoid binging, really, getting out of control, okay, and overcompensating the deficit that you just created. So those are my 3 steps. Hope you guys learned something. Try it out. Let me know how it works for you. Ask me questions, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.